Hi, my name is Lochlan Dulson. I work for Cumbria Woodlands and we're here to do a beat up in this native woodland planting. So we're going to walk across the site, we're going to check every single tube. If there's a dead tree, we want to replace that dead tree. So we're going to undo the cable ties, remove the tube, put a new tree in place, put the tube back on and tighten the cable ties. Once that's done, we're going to move on to the next tree and keep checking the site. If we come across a tube that's fallen over, we really want to right that tube again. So we remove the tube. If a new tree is required, we put a new tree in. If the tree that's there is fine, we can right that tree, firm it up, and then re-stake the stake, reattach the tube, and move on. If we come across a tree that's fallen over, we're just going to right it, re-stake it, make sure it's firm, and move on. If you come across a dead tree, it may be dead because it was planted in the wrong location. Instead of replanting a new tree in the same location, plant the new tree, the replacement tree, in a different location. Okay, we've stopped here because it's a really good illustration of good species placement. So in here we've got wetter ground with wetter species. This is mostly alder, and as the ground comes up here it becomes drier, and we've got hawthorn, and you can see everything's doing really well. One of the most important things for me is that the care and attention is put into this. So it's easy to miss a site for 1 year or 2 years, but really need to be coming back to these sites every single year and doing a thorough walkover and replacing all dead trees. Well, no matter how good your initial planting job is, you're going to have some losses in year 1 and 2 and maybe even 3. And if you come back and replace those, then you're going to get a thriving, alive woodland. But if you leave it 5, 6, 7 years, if you do the first year planting and then nothing for 7 years, you don't know what you're coming back to. You need to be out there every year checking and giving the place a bit of care and attention. So the main advantages of this process are it's cheaper, it's quicker to establish, and you avoid potential fines or reclaims.